thinker's attitude and doer's mindset. Being a dreamer is not a concern as many people raise, but all what is required is to combine dreams with being a thinker plus doer. Here, we present a short story where a father teaches daughter a very important life lesson of stop complaining. Once upon a time a daughter complained to her father that her life was miserable and that she didn't know how she was going to make it. She was tired of fighting and struggling all the time. It seemed just as one problem was solved, another one soon followed. Her father, a chef, took her to the kitchen. He filled 3 pots with water and placed each on a high fire. Once the 3 pots began to boil, he placed potatoes in 1 pot, eggs in the 2nd pot, and ground coffee beans in the 3rd pot. He then let them sit and boil, without saying a word to his daughter. The daughter moaned and impatiently waited, wondering what he was doing. After 20 minutes he turned off the burners. He took the potatoes out of the pot and placed them in a bowl. He pulled the eggs out and placed them in a bowl. He then ladled the coffee out and placed it in a cup. Turning to her he asked, "Daughter, what do you see?" "Potatoes, eggs, and coffee," she hastily replied. "Look closer," he said. Look closer. She did and noted that they were soft. He then asked her to take an egg and break it. After pulling off the shell, she observed the hard-boiled egg. Finally, he asked her to sip the coffee. Its rich aroma brought a smile to her face. "Father, what does this mean?" she asked. He then explained that the potatoes, the eggs and coffee beans had each faced the same adversity, the boiling water. However, each one reacted differently. The potato went in strong, hard, and unrelenting, but in boiling water, it became soft and weak. The egg was fragile, with the thin outer shell protecting its liquid interior until it was put in the boiling water. Then the inside of the egg became hard. However, the ground coffee beans were unique. After they were exposed to the boiling water, they changed the water and created something new. "Which are you?" he asked his daughter. "Which are you?" Lesson: sitting thinking or complaining is never going to change anything in life but will make life miserable. Have a thinker attitude and doer mentality. The doers are the major thinkers. The people that really create the things that change this industry are both the thinker and doer in one person. Steve Jobs. The world needs dreamers and the world needs doers. But above all, the world needs dreamers who do. Sarah Ban Brannock. It is impossible to get anything made or accomplished without stepping on some toes. Enemies are inevitable when one is a doer. Norma Shearer. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Peter Drucker. I challenge you to be dreamers. I challenge you to be doers, and let us make the greatest place in the world even better. Brian Schweitzer. The world needs thinkers, leaders, and doers more than ever, so neglecting the minds of half the population means a lost opportunity to benefit from their ideas, contributions, and actions. Tayu. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act upon them? Buddhist wisdom. A non-doer is very often a critic, that is, someone who sits back and watches doers, and then waxes philosophically about how the doers are doing. It's easy to be a critic, but being a doer requires effort, risk, and change. Wayne Dyer. A lot of people have ideas, but there are few who decide to do something about them now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. But today. The true entrepreneur is a doer, not a dreamer. Nolan Bushnell. It is time for us all to stand and cheer for the doer, the achiever, the one who recognizes the challenges and does something about it. Vince Lombardi. Weak people talk and do not act, strong people act and keep quiet. Eliphas Levi. Critics hang around and wait for others to make mistakes. But the real doers of the world have not time for criticizing others. They are too busy doing, making mistakes, improving, making progress. Wayne Dyer. If you're not making mistakes, then you're not doing anything. I'm positive that a doer makes mistakes. John Wooden. Any activity becomes creative when the doer cares about doing it right or better. John Updike. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more inspirational video, quotes, stories and talks.